Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. Hopefully you're doing very well today. So we're just going to go and take this combine episode for number 5 in preparation for either later or the next episode, because we actually are very busy with other stuff. We have to ted the grass field, the new grass field, then we have to row it, and then we have the... is it for number 9? We're for number 9 to bale, yes it is, and then the hayfield. So anyway, that is there in preparation for harvesting these oats just here. They look very nice. 50% fertilised, so yeah, we did miss out on an application there, but it doesn't matter too much. And yeah, let's just get a suitable tractor for the tedder, probably the Ursus. Yes, this should be fine. We'll be putting the baler onto the John Deere. Okay, so there's my windrower. Where's my tedder? It's in there. Yes, that is something I probably should upgrade fairly soon, as we are going to be doing some more grass work. So yeah, we're going to use this tractor for the tedder because it's not very big. I think even behind the Ursus that is going to look ridiculous. So yeah, this is why this tractor is going to be handy. Off we go. So yeah, obviously very small, but it won't take too long. I need to also do the bees. The bees need to be relocated, or maybe just tidied up. Okay, has that started to regrow already? Crikey. It has. That's not good. Okay, so well, it won't be a problem. We can still do this without any issues at all. Just means it's going to be slightly trickier to ted it once it's all rowed. The windrows, the swaths will be as clear as day. Don't know if I should do first person view. But yeah, it's a good field this. I am very pleased that I bought it. It's in addition to the main farm. The rowing actually won't take very long at all, because yeah, it's a fairly decent sized rake. So I'll continue doing this. This is the more boring job, I suppose. And then I'll be back when we are raking. That looks to be it, because I can't see that well. It might be the case that there is just a tiny bit left somewhere, but yeah, it'll probably get incorporated into it all anyway. So let's go and take this back to the farm. We'll get the Ursus, we'll row it up, and then we can do a load of baling with that fantastic Heston baler by TimModding. I think we'll probably do the hay first and we'll go into the straw, because we're going to be doing straw after this field as well. We have the other fields. So we'll just finish all the hay, and I need to transport them back. We do need the hay for the horses, for the new enclosure, but yeah, I need to try and find space for them, for these bales in the sheds. As you can see, my other straw bales are just left outside. Ideally, this yard should be tidied up because it is an absolute tip, but it's finding the time. I think we'll probably keep the bales in the sheds up at the new farm. It seems to be the best place for them. So, yep, here we are. Let's get into this. And we'll start raking it up. This will be easier, because it'll be very apparent where I've been. Trying a different approach. Yeah, that's much easier. Going round there. So yeah, we'll do a headland. Still not particularly easy to see where we've been. It's not quite as important though with this. Easy to see where we've been after the windrowing though. That's great. So yeah, I think the best thing to do is to sell all but 2 bales of the straw. So there's 2 straw bales that we already have. We'll keep hold of. Everything from that field we'll sell. As for the hay, we'll probably keep most of it because it's not much of a field, is it? We do now have, well, we're going to have 4 horses, and they will be breeding. Each time we get a new horse, we will sell it, because we can't really keep all of them. I think probably 2 paddocks or 2 stables is going to be enough. I just realised I can't lift implements high enough on the Ursus to clear the windrows, so it still works, as you can see, even if I lift it up. It's not a huge problem. If I was to bale the headland now, that would remove the issue. But it doesn't really matter too much if we do incorporate the headland into one of the main swaths. That is looking okay. That's fine. It's never going to look that tidy. We're using pretty old machinery, and, well, more to the point, the field has started to regrow. So the final piece, just here. Yes, the first bale was straw because we already had some straw in the baler. I probably should have emptied the baler because the straw is not really what we want. Are they beehives? I just crashed into them anyway. So anyway, yes. Let's just get this finished. Let's just go around here. But yeah, we're going to get probably 2.5 bales. That's Heston bales, so they are bigger. And really, that's enough. I don't think we need to have any more than 2. Because we do also have the grass area over at the horses. We can cut and bale that. Turn that into hay. There goes a hay bale. We do have another completed hay bale on the baler, which I'll unload. And then, yeah, the last hay bale will actually be deposited in the field over there, because it's going to be when we start picking up the straw. So yeah, it's going to be exactly 3. It's plenty. There we go. Right. Yes, I just put that one there. Might as well. We just need 27% to get this one out. And because it is straw, that's not going to be hard at all. In fact, that'll be just a few seconds time until it's completed, not until it falls out the back. There we go. Hay bale number 3 finished. Lovely. So now we have all the straw to do, and then we're going to get all these picked up. I'm going to bring the trailer over. Just wondering what the best way of picking them up is. I guess, well, the telehandler. We're going to have to use the telehandler. It's just the obvious thing to use, but I don't think I have a grab for it or a bell spike. I think I was using a pallet fork before. which works, but obviously it's not ideal. So we'll make sure I do have the appropriate attachment. I have to go and buy... I think I'll just go and buy a generic bale spike. That'd be the best thing to do. We are almost there, we just have one more swath to do. And then we'll unload the baler. And I will bring the telehandler across with the bale trailer. And yeah, I think that trailer does fit the telehandler fine, so we don't even need to bring another tractor. Makes it nice and simple. Try and figure out where the best place is to keep bales. But one of them will be going straight over to the horses. And the other straw bales are going straight to the sell point, so there's not actually too much to store. There we go. Ooh, we almost had an upright one. A vertical one. I'm gonna have to go this way, as I couldn't make the turn. And I'm gonna landscape that because I want to have a more natural entrance, a more level entrance. Obviously we can go this way, this is our land, but I don't really fancy it. Unless of course we put a track through there, which we could do. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be coming back to the baler later. Such a good setup. Fantastic setup. So, bales would fit in here, no problem at all. That is not for bale storage. Let's see here, this is for the animals, isn't it? We've looked in here several times. We are going to be getting cows. So yes, that's why we're keeping 2 straw bales for the cows. And yeah, I think we'll just try and squeeze it into here. We can always boom out, so it's going to be relatively simple. So I need the telehandler, which is just here. And there's the pallet fork, which we have, which I don't actually want on this at the moment. I need to find a better place to store my attachments. Somewhere that I'm not going to forget about them. Not in the workshop area. Probably here. Has anybody recently watched episode number 1 of Vintage Survival? Because if you've just literally watched it and then you're going to watch this episode, you're going to see such a dramatic difference. So much has changed. Looks like my fruit crates might be full again. I should really be playing times 5 or 15. I've just put it to times 5. So this will only take front loader attachments, I think, because it's not that big. So it would make sense. I might have bought that at some point, I'm not too sure. No, that might have been a different series. Yeah, we'll just go with... I know I'm going to click on the generic one, this star one here. But really, that is all we need. Yeah, I don't think we actually need anything else. Because we don't move much about. I don't do much bale work. So yeah, let's grab that. Should fit fine. There we go. Tilt that up. And I'll get the trailer. Seems to be okay. Good. It probably still will be quite heavy though when we come to transport this to the sell point. Which I might do in one go. It just depends what the most logical thing is to do. I think I will just load everything up and then we'll take the hay off. If there's still loads of space, we'll just leave it in the field for number 5, as we're going to be having more bales coming from that field. I will put the hay at the back, since that is going to be used. So, it's a bit of a drop. But yeah, we'll just go down here. We have 2 straw bales in the yard, so those can be the ones that we keep. I shall load these up. These will be the ones that we sell. When I say at the back, I say that because I'm hoping to actually boom across the trailer rather than putting them on sideways. I don't know if that's going to be the best approach, but it just feels like the right thing to do. If we can lift 2, because yeah, it's pretty heavy. 12,000 litres in total. We can, but I'm lifting it on the side. Not a good idea. First person view is good for this. And there we go, it's better. Of course, not self-leveling, so I'm just going to have to very carefully adjust it. There we go. It doesn't matter if it doesn't reach the front, because we can push them further down with the next bales. Yep, that's as far as we can get it. Not an issue. Right then, 2 more over there. And then we can start feeding the hay ones onto the back. Maybe there's space for the hay bales over at the stables anyway. It looks like this is the right way of doing it. For what I'm doing. It's probably easier to put them on sideways, but yeah, I'm just going to block in the hay bales too much. Okay. There's a few more. Not looking great, is it? But I can tidy it up. Look at that. Neat. Very neat. Okay, so there's my next hay bale. I'll pop that on the back and then we'll transport this whole load over to the other field. There we go. Right, so not the easiest telehandler to use, but still not bad, and a very handy thing to have. Obviously very old-fashioned design compared to the modern ones, or the new ones. So yeah, when we've taken these hay bales off the back, we're going to have space for more straw bales, so we'll just keep it like this, I think. Should be able to fit the next field onto here. But because the next field is oats, it means that we can actually buy the next horse. We can buy Jacob. And that's much better. Much smoother. The chickens aren't producing many eggs recently. What's happening there? No reason. Probably because I had the time at ×1. Not the best thing to be doing. It's a little bit unstable. But yeah, all the more reason to stack the bales like this. We're here after a very steady drive. We'll probably take this over to the sell point with a tractor. But there we go. Should be fine just there. Yeah, I think, well, the best thing to do is just to get a bit of oats, a few oats, a bit of oats, yeah, a few oats into the trough, just over here, and we need to get water into this trough, and then we can transfer Tesco, which is the name that was chosen for this horse that we created. And I don't actually know how you assign or reassign a stable to a horse. Don't know if it's possible, because obviously it belongs in there, but we want it in here. So can you just simply ride it in and then leave it, or will it suddenly spawn back in the other one? I don't know, because it has to eat as well. Hard to say. Anyway, let me get some oats. We can give it some hay just to be getting on with. And then we're going to have to get the tanker to bring some water over. Just take that one off the top. Yeah, so next time we'll get this field here baled. And we'll get all the bales sold. That's still attached to the strap. Even though it's physically not touching it, it is still holding it. Better. And it will probably, the trough will probably only take a very small amount of this, so it won't look any different. Unless you have to put loose hay in there, do you? I didn't think you did. But then again, I might be wrong. Or maybe it's because there's not actually a horse assigned to it, which is my concern. Yeah, as you can see, it's not actually there. So, yeah, I've never ever wanted to change the stable for a horse. So, this might not even be possible. We might have to put it into a trailer instead of just putting it here. I think we will have to. Yep, it's going to have to go into a trailer. Interesting. That is something I have to do off screen, I think. Anyway, let me just make a start. We're going to do the headland, and then we'll finish this field next time. And between this episode and the next one, I will have hopefully reassigned the place where Tesco lives. He's moving, but not very far. So yeah, I'm just going to go twice round. We're going to have to bring a tractor and trailer up here. But that can be done next time. Now, I don't know which crop to put in next. This is always the issue with every series I do. Trying to decide the best next crop. Oh, by the way, precision farming. We're not doing it on this series. Many people have pointed it out and they're absolutely spot on. The sensors which are required are far too modern. So, unless some kind of old-fashioned soil sampling device was released, we'll keep precision farming off this series. But I'll definitely use it on the other series, because it is good. And it does speed things up. But yeah, next best crop. I would love to do sugar beet, but there's no affordable sugar beet harvester, so I don't think we can do that. And it has to be vintage. Affordable vintage beet harvester. There might be one somewhere. I'll keep looking. But yeah, we are now saving up for the cows. We're going to buy one horse, and then we're going to be saving it for the cows. And when we actually do start to breed the horses so that we can start selling the horses, we're going to be making a lot of money, because they are worth, I suppose, anywhere from £25,000 to £50,000 each. to give you an idea, Tesco's our new one, and it's worth 41,054. But we are going to be keeping hold of that one. Yes, actually, looking at this, twice round I've almost finished the field. I might as well just do the whole field. And this is it, the final pass. So it's going to be just over half a combine tank. What's it going to be, about 4,200 litres? That's fine. How much do the horses actually take? Looks like it's probably about 10,000. But this would be only for 2 horses instead of 3. So it's not a major problem. And after all, we can very easily get some more oats. Did I put oats in that far field? I might have done. Or was that wheat for the chickens? Let's just see. Yes, that was wheat for number 22. So we'll be harvesting that next time as well. Right, so I don't know. Since it didn't take the hay, it probably won't take the oats. We'll just see. Yes, I don't think so. But that is not a problem, because we can sort that out for next time. Anyway, everybody, there we go. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Not a bad load of bales. Always looks good when you stack them neatly. I like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.